We're in a busy commercial strip mall, multi-strip mall area of Calgary, Northeast, Alberta, Canada. And we're just going to give you the lay of the land here. This is Alberta, Northeast, Canada. So Deepak is with me. He's an NCA member. How are you feeling right now? Like, are you feeling any effects from this area, or?
Well, we just got here. I'm not feeling anything yet, but I have my own meter here.
A tri-meter there, and we're going to use our acoustimeter.
It's maxed out. Sometimes it's just, I can't even get a reading. It's so high.
So we got some interesting findings today. There's some 5G antennas we think the general public needs to be aware about. That's why we're here today. We're going to get our meters going. Share your comments, questions, and we will address them as we can. So I'm going to get the meter going. It's detecting EMF radiation. This is both non-ionizing, depending on the level, and ionizing. At 4.76, DNA breaks in sales, for example. So the mainstream, the corrupt mainstream, telecommunication, blah, whatever you want to call it, they're trying to say it's non-ionizing. That's a way to prevent liability on them and to allow a massive deployment. And it's important to remember, everyone remembers why NCA does this. 5G is the technological gateway to this AI technocracy, which is both global and national. We're talking about smart meters everywhere, smart cars, self-driving cars, facial recognition as well. Thank you, Deepak.
Tracking, biometric tracking.
Biometric tracking. We're talking about robots, AI machines, etc., etc. It's not about you, the Canadian people, or if you're from the US or Europe, Australia, or wherever. It's not about you. Remember that. So we're going to get the meter going. I'm going to hold mine. So this is the audio of the EMF radiation, which is very dangerous. Obviously, radiation in general is very dangerous. So, do you hear the meter? You hear the intensity, right? You hear that, right? So that's pretty serious, eh, Deepak?
Yeah, it's high, and we're what?
It's fairly high in this highly high traffic use public area, commercial area of Canada.
3 towers right within,
say,
a couple hundred meters of us.
Yeah, so we're going to look at the source of this EMF radiation. It is picking up general EMF, but in our opinion, there are 3 main sources of it. And we're going to go up to one of the towers because they got the smallest 5G antennas that we've ever seen before. So we got a tower right here looming over this public area. This is a Freedom Mobile tower. We've done our research on it. It's running around 2.1 gigahertz in the 4G light spectrum. That's tower number 1.
Can I make a comment?
Go ahead.
So we're maybe, I'd say 100, maybe 150 meters away, not that far, but in the other direction there's homes. Maybe 150, 200 meters in the other direction there's homes. People playing, kids playing outside.
Yeah, there's playground, and there's homes through there. You can see them on the other side there. See that? So we're going to do our first reading here. And the meter's basically stuck at 6. We're up to over 36,000, 52,000 microwatts per square meter, average hour power put. The meter is basically stuck at 6. This is a very dangerous EMF radiation zone.
Yeah, on my meter.
Outrageous.
My meter meter, I'm getting 19, 17, 18,000, or off the charts.
Look, his meter is maxed out.
Can't even read it.
It's maxed out. So that's confirmation. And we're 2 feet from the back side of the phone. There's no effect from the phone. Look at that. Outrageous in a public area. Outrageous. People should be disgusted. This radiation kills. It harms not only human beings, but all life in general. We had a video up of a smart meter that was recently installed by a house, and now it's killing the bush beside it. What more evidence do you need? Let's go over here. So look at the meter.
Yeah. Well, now we're pointed at the two towers, and mine's, I can't even take a reading.
It's completely, it's done. Look at that. And the NCA meter here, look at it. Basically maxed at 6 over 10,000, average 11,000, 13,000. It keeps fluctuating. Outrageous. What's going on? This is only one example. We saw this up in Edmonton as well at some of these malls. The corruption in Ottawa, the multi-controlled corruption in Ottawa, Deepak, is obscene. These filthy career establishment politicians, they should be locked up. Absolutely disgusting. Working for the telecommunication industry. There's a few good ones in there, Deepak.
A few, but we know the current PM.
But what the hell are they doing? I'm going to contact one of them. One of them contacted me, Deepak.
Oh, who's that?
This Joanne, she's doing some kind of petition. And she's trying to get me to sign it, NCA leader, to sign the petition. The petition is going to do absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. How you doing, guys? It's going to do absolutely nothing.
What party?
I don't know. I'm going to find out her party. But what she should do, resign, walk over to NCA. If she really cares about this issue, walk over to NCA. Get us on the map in Ottawa. And that's going to be my message to her. But let's look at these towers. This is a Rogers and a Telus side by side. Look at that. Looming over this public area. Outrageous. And Deepak, your family used to live around. You have a business, didn't they?
Yeah, maybe just a little bit off to the side. We used to have a business many years ago, before these cell towers were here.
Oh, before them, eh?
Yeah.
Wow.
This is 20 years ago, but I'm familiar with this area for sure.
This is outrageous. We're going to go a bit closer to these towers. We got to show you these antennas. They're unbelievable. But let's do another meter reading here. So it's basically maxed at 6. We're about maybe 200 yards from the tower. We're over 26,000. Average power output, microwatts per square meter, 31,000. And the meter is max at 6. It's over 6 volts per meter. Remember, 4.6 volts per meter. There's breaks in DNA cells, for example. And there's a lot more other health effects. Deepak, I was just out in nature. I took a few days off. And I'll tell you the difference. You know, there was no radiation there. I felt healthy.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I'm back here in the zombie radiation pit. And I feel sick. I feel really sick, and most of these people around here don't even have a clue.
No, and I think most people would know too. When you're on your phone too long, not only does your ear feel hot, that's just the thermal effects, but you feel not 100% great when you're on your phone for, like, you know, half an hour,
yeah,
an hour,
exactly,
talking to relatives,
exactly,
like that.
Exactly.
So just think what one of these towers near you does, because it's stronger. It's further away, but it's much stronger signal too.
It's unbelievable. This is outrageous. Very similar to Edmonton when we were up there. And the readings were getting back east. So this is Telus and Rogers. The other one is Freedom Mobile. 3 fairly big antennas. Look at that, Deepak. Complete disregard for public health, public safety. And at the root of this, the absolute root of this, is political corruption of the worst magnitude by the multi-controlled opposition in Ottawa. They're all in on it. Harper was in on it. He's no different than Trudeau. Don't get fooled. But the reason we came back here is there's some really interesting 5G antennas up here, and they're so deceptive that we felt we should come back and help inform people. They're so small to look at, and they're not even live yet. Look at that, the meter, we're under it and still maxed. Let's look at these antennas. See them there, Deepak, the lower boom?
Yeah.
Those skinny ones and those other ones are, I figure they're over 28 gigahertz once they go live. So let's show you some 5G antennas. Can you hold this and keep it going?
Yeah, you bet.
Let's show you these 5G antennas. They aren't live yet. Look at that.
So volts per meter.
Oh yeah.
Again, we're very close.
Right here, right here. Right there. See them? Those are small. See them? Right at the bottom of this tower, the Rogers Tower, right there. Those little tiny antennas are the most powerful ones. They have the shorter wavelength and the higher intensity of EMF radiation. And those little skinny ones are powerful too. Right there, those are 5G. They're not activated yet. Yet our meter is maxed out. To show how small these antennas are, I'll show you the ones above. Just compare them. Look. Look how big those ones are. And look at that one. Those are 5G. Little tiny. That thing's gonna put out, I bet you that thing could put out 60 gigahertz. Those antennas. Right there, Deepak.
Yeah, the meter's maxed out.
Completely maxed out. Look at that. And look at the bigger antenna. Up there. Looks like we got a mix of 3G, 4G. As we come down, we get into 5G right there. Right there. Remember that. These are very deceptive. They're hard to see from a distance. That's why we wanted to come back. See that, Deepak? See how small they are?
Yeah. Just wait till they're all around in every residential neighborhood, hidden.
And then we got the tower behind it. It's basically a mix of 4G and 5G. The Telus one behind, you see how big the antennas are? The bigger the antenna, the larger the wavelength, the lower the EMF radiation intensity. And then if we switch over, look at these small little 5G antennas. Gonna zap people. Horrible, horrible. We got some microwave dishes. Look at that. Look at that. In a public area. Unbelievable, Deepak. Complete disdain, disregard for public health,
Yeah, there's a lot of
public
little,
safety,
shop owners here, little small businesses.
public well-being. And this is only one example, but we wanted to come back here today. Oh my God.
The playground.
Holy shit.
Some sort of.
This is sickening. This is turning into some kind of horror movie. So we got a playground here for young kids. Unbelievable.
Oh yeah, there's a daycare you can see there.
Look at that. Kids playing out here. Oh, that's really, they're the most vulnerable. Next, including pregnant women. Outrageous. Poor kids. Poor kids. Very sad. And I'm just shocked by this. I'm absolutely disgusted. Look at it.
Yeah. Direct line here. There's no.
Like, do they want to kill the kids? It's well documented that kids are highly vulnerable to EMF radiation. Wi-Fi, especially the EMF from these big towers. Like, here, let's do a reading here. Look at that. Look at that. Outrageous. It's basically maxed out, the meter. We're over 13,000 average power output here. The safe level is 0.5 volts per meter. That's where adverse health effects start. The safe level for average power output is 1,000 microwatts per square meter. We're more than 10 times that. We're well over 0.5 volts per meter. We're maxing out basically at 6. This is a crime against humanity, a crime against children worldwide. Deepak? What are those, Deepak? Yeah, let's get a reading on those. This is only one example. This is littered across the country, in the U.S., you know, and we're not going to get into the U.S. politics. Obama was pushing 5G, and so is Donald Trump. So there's no difference between them.
Something for video.
Oh, it's a video surveillance?
No, they're not camera. I mean, there are cameras on this building, but video feed or something.
So we're over here, and we're getting a bit further, and it's going higher because we're getting more in line and travel with those antennas. See that, Deepak?
Yeah, I'm maxed out still.
See that? Look, it's getting higher and higher. This whole area is a serious, extreme EMF radiation zone. This is very bad for your health and well-being to be here over a long period of time. Let's go over here.
There could be smart meters behind this door. It's an NMAX, and it's this door here because NMAX is meters. There might be smart meters.
The meter's completely maxed out. We're over 41,000, 54,000, 55,000 microwatts per square meter. The meter is stuck at 6. You see that? Sickening. The meter's not lying. The meter does not lie. This is one of the worst examples of EMF that we've seen.
Wow, it's such a concentration here.
Yeah. Look at that. Completely stuck. No, this has no impact.
No?
Electrical
Yeah, right.
electrical radiation has no impact on this meter. Someone's up there. He's gonna call security, eh? He's calling the police. Hey, buddy. Is that Shaw? Is that Rogers or Shaw? Huh? Right here. This is Shaw? Do you have Wi-Fi going? What are those things up there?
I don't know.
Any idea? Oh, for the lights, yeah. We're getting strong EMF radiation around here. The towers, right?
It's off the charts. It's off the charts.
It's bad for public health. Does the public know? Like, and there's that another tower right there. Our meter is completely maxed out. It's sickening, eh? Complete disregard for public health, eh? Complete disregard for public health. What did he say?
So what was that?
What was that?
That's what we're trying to do.
We're trying to raise awareness, sir. Yeah, we have to.
Is this your truck? Can I leave you a flyer? Is that okay?
Yeah, there's an information flyer that we have out. Can I see the flyer? Just show people. This is our new flyer, and we want to thank people for the donations. We're handing them out now. Can you show the flip side? So we have our activists across the country now that are handing these excellent flyers, and we had a team of about 10 people work on them, and they did a fantastic job. So we're very happy.
Put it on your, please share it with other people.
Yeah, thank you, sir. This is, what's that? Oh, they're cameras? Security. Yeah. I don't, look, the child care, it's outrageous.
I heard that you guys did I guess you put in the website, right? You put in something about something like electric or something like that?
Yeah.
Dangerous.
Very dangerous, sir. Stay safe, eh?
Yeah, I will.
Take care. Thank you very much. Thank you. This is only one example. Deepak, I've seen, when I was up in Edmonton, unfortunately I couldn't do more videos, but I found so many extreme radiation zones like this. And the worst towers to watch out for, are the ones with antennas close to the ground, Deepak.
Yeah,
Oh,
5G
that's
ones.
the radiation from them is off the charts. The one up in Red Deer we did, that was unbelievable. So here we are. This is Calgary Northeast. We're at a multi-strip mall with residences surrounding it. There's daycares, and we got these three monstrosity of towers. One of them with some nasty 5G antennas on there. The smallest ones I've ever seen, Deepak.
Yeah, they're pretty small.
They're extremely small antennas. They're highly powerful, and we believe they have the potential to go up to 60 gigahertz plus. But that is what's coming. 5G is not live here. We checked. The highest level of frequency in this area right now is 2.6 gigahertz under 4G light. So 5G is not even live, and our meter is maxed out. The average power output went as high as over 50,000. So those are the facts. Please share the message. This is a national and global health crisis, health crime. It's all being perpetrated through the sellout politicians in Ottawa, and obviously the ones by extension at the provincial and municipal level, who are just little gophers to it, and they're tied to the big companies. In Alberta, they're tied to Telus predominantly, and that is the reality. It is political at its root. So the solution is political. We need to get NCA representatives in Ottawa, take their power away. Why give them power? Look what they're doing to you, right, Deepak?
They just sold us out.
Yeah, you're completely sold out
This is just one issue.
by the multi-controlled opposition, and this is only one issue. It's a huge issue. It has linkage to the AI technocracy, which is coming slowly as they deploy more 5G, 6G, 7G, as they get the infrastructure set up. It's very concerning, everyone. But remember, it is political at its root. These sellout politicians, no matter what color they are, they're all in on it. They're all in on the take. We need to root them out. They're like, what would you say they are, Deepak? Like, it's kind of like a root, but they're not
Well, I'd say more like cockroaches, and you shine the light on
Yeah,
them, scurry.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah. That's the reality of it. But that's the truth. You're only going to get that from NCA.
Or weed, you pull it.
Yeah,
but
a weed.
You don't get enough
Weeds.
to the bottom.
A nasty weed that causes disease.
Stink
But
weed.
yeah, it is what it is. Please share the message. This is another example of a area of Canada that is in an extreme EMF radiation zone, very harmful to the public health, especially over time.